Yeah.
So I wanted to ask y'all about the footage, but how much could y'all see? Where I heard y'all say that Javion walked out to the street near the road. How far out was he?
So because they said they had taken it from Shells, the video from Shells, everything was far back, so you couldn't really see it that well. I mean, you could see him, but you couldn't really see it that well. Like everything was trashy.
So even when he he came. So when they said he came out to the road, that means he was way out here by the street, right? When y'all seen him, What did it look like? Was it daylight, dusk, dawn? Like what was
daylight?
It was bright, like it was when it was at Walmart.
Yep.
And that's what I'm saying. That time frame don't even match up.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. They time frame ain't matching.
And Marcus questioned the time and the date of the video when they were showing us these clips, and he said, "Wait a minute, why that date look like that? What is going on with?" Oh, that's just because they put the month, the day first, and then the month, blah blah, and the year.
I think I just about caught him on some BS, and he skipped forward real quick.
So when y'all saying that part, it's the TNR footage that y'all talking about.
Mm-hmm.
The date is off.
He was walking from the truck to the front of the road, and then he went back to his truck.
And even that to me didn't look like TNR. I'm confused.
Started the truck up at 7:00, and then at 7:30 he cuts it off, and then you see him get out the truck. And he goes out of the site for a minute behind the trailer or whatever, and then he pops back up. But my thing is, none of it looked continuous. Like it was like
erratic.
Yeah, that's exactly what it looked like.
So all the footage y'all seen was daytime.
Yeah. Yes. Everything was daytime.
Yep.
But so the first footage they showed y'all was him back in the trailer, because I heard you say from Walmart they backed him into the he was backing in the trailer.
That was at the truck stop. When we first seen him, he pulled in with the truck, bagged in perfect, parked the truck, went inside, got something to eat. You can see him come back outside with the white bag of food. He get in his truck. It looked like he sat there, ate for a minute, and then he drives off. And then the next thing we see is him without the trailer at Walmart. So where's the footage when he drove the truck and the trailer to the TNR to bag it in and park it?
Yeah.
We have no footage of that at all.
That's how you know all that footage, everything, it all happened then. But
that's what I'm thinking.
I wish they would just
is where it all went left.
Yeah. No, but they tried to make it look like he was casing somewhere.
He was casing the place.
Casing the place.
That's what they told us in the meeting. He looked like he was casing the place.
Yeah, that's horrible words to
somebody or some help.
Yeah, that's exactly what it looked like. Like, we're not stupid. Stop.
So once y'all heard that homeless guy story, did y'all because I know it kind of disturbed me when I heard the lawyers say that, y'all want transparency, but y'all willing to accept if he did this to himself. I was just like, what? I mean, because I
never accepted that.
I was about to say, like, when I heard that, I was like, I would never accept that because I don't believe that. I don't care what they tell me.
And that's why we're here now. No.
Okay, yeah. I was like, man, heck no. So I'm glad to clear that because I'm like, They know they son. Let somebody tell you about your son. They don't know nothing about it.
Video footage of this young man from the time he set foot in Vance County, where he dropped his load off at Walmart, where he took his tractor trailer and parked it at this lot that was there on Macomia Road. From him leaving there, going to Walmart, we got him on video walking in Walmart, buying the road, purchasing the road with his credit card. We got him giving and we interviewed the man. He gave the man $228 cash every time he had. And told the man, if I have more, I can give you more.
That irks me too. Why are y'all videoing him the time he got in the Henderson County?
Yeah.
Why? Why
Like
are y'all?
Yeah.
Look like y'all was stalking him.
Yeah. Why?
That's what it said.
You know what? With him saying that, it almost make me feel like they set him up from the time from before he even got there, and it makes me feel like connection with them and the trucking company.
Yeah, because it's like
that.
He was in Pennsylvania before he got to North Carolina. So that means y'all followed this man and trailed him all the way into y'all county?
Yeah, something ain't right.
He said they had eyes on him from the time he stepped in Vance County is what I thought.
Why though?
Yeah, that's what I want to know. But also, y'all got eyes on him and seen everything, but missed the main event.
All of it?
Like,
Exactly.
yeah, okay. So thank you for letting us know that. Like,
Yeah.
y'all was watching them and y'all got him. I mean, he telling the story. Just listen at him.
Yeah.
He ain't making no sense except for corruption. That's all I hear. You know, and then this homeless guy, I didn't he didn't help their
no, because even if you hear when he talked to Taylor on the phone, he said that a guy came up to him, drove by him, and was like, "Did a trucker give you some money?" He didn't say who. He said, "Did a trucker give you some money?" He said, "Yeah, all right, I'm gonna give you a pass today. You can't be flying signs, right?" Drives off. Then he says 2 lady cops came up and asked him the same thing, and they kept asking about the money. He said that's when he put 2 and 2 together. So that means he didn't know, and y'all didn't interview him.
Yep, exactly.
Y'all didn't show him no pictures.
Y'all didn't show him no pictures, no
See, y'all feeling the same way, yeah. Because the way that he told that story was like they literally walked up to him and was like, "Hey, we need you to say this, and if you don't,
money, right? Yeah, okay,
I'm gonna bring you in for having that sign because you know you ain't supposed to be doing that or whatever." And so I got some little clips of that too. I'm gonna play.
Yeah, if y'all investigating a crime, why wouldn't you take him in, take the money, and fingerprint all that?
Exactly, or even ask them more about the money. Because I'm like, first of all, the fact that they said we sitting here looking at his wallet and they tell us
there's nothing in it.
We don't know what it is. If I had more, I would give it to you. I'm like, that mean he would have had to have a wad of money, and that was not in his wallet. So they lied about that.
The Walmart video, all he had was his cards on him. That's it.
Exactly.
There's no cash in that wallet.
I mean, I was trying to zoom in that wallet, but he was moving so fast. But yeah, it wasn't no bunch of money that he couldn't count.
No, it was a guy on television say he zoomed in on it. He's a cyber tech guy or whatever. He said he zoomed in on it. Wasn't no money in that wallet. It was just his car.
Right, I seen it. It wasn't no money in there. I couldn't see nothing that looked like money. And not a wad of money that you couldn't count anyway.
Yeah.
That's what I was looking for. So yeah. So here's some of what the guy said.
And then so when they said the truck driver that died, you the one, you just told him that he gave you the money, or did they already know he gave you the money?
I guess they did because they came down here and asked me, did the truck driver give me some money? And I told them, yeah.
Oh, so they already knew he gave you some money.
Mm-hmm. The only reason they wanted to know that, they were trying to, get a timeline,
Trying to get a timeline.
He told them right there. He told us they trying to get a timeline together. That's why I'm like, okay, not helping them at all. So I'm gonna play this part, then I'll ask y'all the question.
Yeah, so it were three different police officers that came to you. 3 different. One of them, you said one of them, 2 of them was lady, and one of them was a dude.
Yeah.
Was he black or white?
Alright. It was white guy and 2 black women.
White guys. You don't know their names. I know you've been in trouble enough. You know their names, right?
I don't know these people. These ones' names. It's been so long. Like I think it's new people working and shit.
Yeah. So do you really think he did that to himself, though?
I mean, I don't know. I would hope not, man. Cause I swear I feel bad for his family and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel really bad for his family and shit. Cause that boy was young as hell.
So what do you think about Patrick?
It looked like he tried to make up who came to see him. Like he didn't even know that. Like it did not happen. I don't believe it until you show me. I don't believe it. It doesn't make sense. I believe he was inserted in it, like he said, and he had nothing.
Even at the end of that interview, you can tell he was having a conversation with somebody else on the phone, and she was like, "Well, you should have just kept your mouth closed and not said nothing." Blah blah blah. He was like, "Yeah, but they put me in it."
Yeah,
he sure did say that. Yeah. He said the police put me in it for real or something. I heard him because she was he sure did. And so that's what I was saying. Like, even though, I mean, I had mixed feelings about him because of what he's known for, but just based off of that conversation, I get that they just walked up to him. We need you to say this, and he ain't did no police work with them in a while. He didn't know who they was, but he was an informant, and he said what he had to say. He also said, "I don't want my family to get hurt."
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's like they told him to say that. And then when he said, I thought he was loaded. And he also, when he said that part about him being young as hell, to me, that meant he did not know what he looked like. He didn't have an image in his head. He was just told a story. And he was just doing what they told him. That's what I got from it.
And they might have gave him the 228 for just going with it.
Exactly. Exactly. Because my thing was, I said, okay, so they got a 911 caller and a homeless guy that they building a whole, that this is what happened. No investigation or nothing. Why is that? I said, do they have any ATM transactions where Javion took out $228? Like, so we just gonna believe a homeless druggie?
Yeah.
Exactly. That don't even make sense, man. And so, and I just was curious to know what y'all thought about that guy. It's a possibility that, I mean, I believe that he knows these people well. He knows the TNR people because they're linked on Facebook. They all connected on Facebook.
Yep. And that's a small rural area. That area, no. So I know. No, they all know each other.
Yeah. If you could talk to Sheriff Brain, both of y'all, what would y'all say to this guy?
After I get over my anger and really focus on the cause, me finding justice for Javion, I would ask him to think about if this was your child. Just take yourself out of that sheriff position and think about if you were in our position and this was your child.
Would you believe what you're telling us?
Yeah, would you believe that?
No, you wouldn't.
So please just tell the truth. Tell the truth.
Yeah.
I understand there can be some repercussions from it, but this is what they are doing to our black men. You're black yourself. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Like, just tell the truth. Like, this is hurtful.
And the fact that y'all going through so much rigmarole to
cover it up
or make it look like something, it's pathetic. It's pathetic.
It is. And y'all finally got someone or family, like I said, back up that's not gonna let this go. And now y'all trying to hurry up and cover your tracks. So it probably never happened before where they came at y'all like this and have lawyers and stuff like that.
I know a question, but I would ask him if y'all were so sure that this happened, how it happened. Why is it still an ongoing investigation?
What are we waiting for right now?
What are we waiting on? You know what I mean? Like, why don't you have you made your final decision?
Yeah.
If you so let me back up. When we talked to Detective Bishop on 11, and we was asking him some specific questions, he told me that all evidence
points to
that. Yeah. And I said, okay, so you must have been investigated something, right? So let me see pictures, let me see your evidence, let me see. Well, we don't have any of that right now. Okay, so how can you come to a concrete conclusion that this is what it is if you ain't did no investigation?
And what if they did do an investigation? They're doing it to try to
prove that narrative. That's it.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not trying to prove the case. You're just trying to prove your point. That's it.
The thing is, they star witness told us all the stuff he told us. So that's that don't, they can't let that go through like that. Yeah. And that guy cannot stand trial.
No, he cannot. And listen, this is what really got me and stands out in my head and won't go away. Detective Bishop said to us that when this first happened, or when he first showed up on the scene, whatever, he did tell us that nothing was there, but he said that he started his investigation at Walmart. You done had no evidence of anything else.
And you also said you found him with no phone and no wallet.
But you started your investigation at Walmart. That's really
so. If there was nothing on the ground, how would you know to start at Walmart? And if the rapper was on the ground, why would you contaminate the evidence and take it all the way to Walmart?
Yeah.
And I'm curious.
Look it up when he bought it.
I'm curious to know who did that and what time did they do it? Like, did they pick it up and just take it? Because I read what you're supposed to do at a crime scene, and that should have been bagged and like it's not like they gotta run and take it and go to Walmart as soon as you pick it up. Like, I'm just curious to know how did that investigation.
I also have another question because I don't think anybody's ever asked it or got an answer for it. Where is the test results for the rope? Did you not test the rope? Did you get fingerprints?
They told us they didn't. They told us in the room. and said that, because we asked, did you test the rope?
Like, why
and
wouldn't
they
you
said,
test the
they
main
said
weapon?
No. They said no. Wasn't gonna swab the truck.
Yeah,
for
because the truck
fingerprints.
wasn't part of the crime scene, but you got the truck
took
towed into a
pictures,
tow spot.
and you took pictures of the
On
inside of the truck. So why not swab it?
Why did they do that if they wasn't gonna do the full investigation on everything?
See, I think they took the pictures of the inside of the truck to say that he was a smoker. Because all they did, they took the inside, they took a picture of the inside of the cab. It was a cup with some Black & Mild butts in it, and there was a vape pen on the seat. It looked like it was placed there. And then, you know, they just showed the inside of the truck. I'm like, okay, so if it wasn't part of the investigation, why you had these pictures?
Yeah, and you want to
and you're not gonna fingerprint the truck.
I was about to ask y'all, what did they take pictures of exactly? So they took pictures of an ashtray and a vape pen
in his suitcase.
And his suitcase that was
he
in
had
the,
a silver
in the
suitcase in the cab. Yep.
And that was it.
And that was it.
But if it wasn't part of the crime scene, why would you do that?
And we know he had a black backpack.
Because he took it inside the hotel.
Yep,
we don't have that yet.
That was mentioned. Yeah.
Oh, did y'all see the hotel footage?
No.
Oh, well, I don't know.
He said he went in for maybe 5 minutes, came right back out.
We don't even know if that's true.
I'm like, come on, man.
Parked in the back. I didn't believe the hotel thing because I don't believe the hotel was full. That's why I didn't believe that. So I don't believe that happened. That don't make sense.
I'm like, come on, man.
And when they
said
said
that, nobody really in here for that hotel to be full like that.
Unless it was a homeless Motel 6 hotel, but they said it was the Hampton Inn.
So. It was the Hampton Inn. Like, okay,
knock it off.
Hampton Inn. Apparently, you had to have room because they didn't know too many people visiting him.
We
did call. We was our own investigators the day that it happened.
Yeah, we called all the hotels
around here. The surrounding hotels.
They say no, he did not check in. No, he didn't have a room.
Yeah,
so I'm like, okay.
None of it makes sense because I'm like, surely if they said that they got the footage, they do. But I heard Brain roll it back when he was like, "We seen the homeless guy. We gotta," because he was talking about all this footage they got. Then he got to the homeless guy. He was like, "We got him on." He fixed it. Yeah. Well, we got him on. Then he changed it. They don't have it on footage because I zoomed in on the camera. I seen him get in the car, door open once, and pull off. One thing that stuck out to me that y'all said about the pictures in his car is Javion known to smoke?
And that's the thing. No, and I'll tell you why. They do test him regularly. He drives for a truck. He got a CDL.
You can't.
So no, and he stayed away from it. And if he did, like I said, if he did, that's his business. But for the most part, what we saw, I'm gonna tell you no.
Okay.
No.
Now I wasn't even talking about the marijuana, but the Black & Mild. Do he smoke?
Not that I know. I've never seen him smoke one in front of me. So
I'm gonna say this because people that smoke Black & Milds don't vape too. So who's vaping?
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
And it was like a rainbow color vape.
Did they test that? No, because they going with the reason why they went with that, number one, when you put that on a person, it's so many things they not gonna do because of that.
Exactly.
But with that being said, why did they go on with an SA kit and clipping?
Right.
Why did you do nothing makes sense. Yeah, nothing makes sense.
Okay, so you did fingernail clippings. Where's the evidence from the fingernail clippings? What did y'all find?
And to the point where I couldn't see my baby's hands at his funeral. No, y'all did.
Yeah, y'all had them tucked down the side. They wasn't on his chest or stomach.
Damage. They didn't do damage.
I believe it.